Welcome to the first installment of the HFW Life of a Part series. In this series, we will follow a part from the time we receive it to the time it leaves the shop and everything in between. The first part to be featured are blades. Having over 75 years of experience in rotating machinery, blades are just one example of our full service solution offerings for process and rotating equipment. You can always find us working on blades around the shop. After you get the blade out the box, the first step is blasting. Blasting is meant to strip rust and other buildup of foreign material that may have accumulated on the blade, including any previous coatings. The goal during the blasting phase is to clean the blade and get it down to base material. The blasting process also roughens the surface of the blade, increasing the surface area and ensuring a better mechanical bond when a coating is applied during the thermal spray process. After we're done with the blasting, we move on to welding. Welding is performed to restore blades to their original dimensions. Being that most equipment is exposed to extreme wear and abrasion in the power generation industry, these blades often arrive at our facility severely worn down. The job of welding, then, is to rebuild the blade surface to its original form, adding material back to reestablish the shape of the blade. Welding and grinding are typically the biggest part of the project, and this is highly custom work. Each blade needs a different amount of welding. After we're finished with the weld, we hand grind the material down. Hand grinding is an integral but underappreciated part of the process. After welding fixes the shape of the blade in the previous step, the welds have to be ground down until they are approximately flush with the surface of the rest of the blade. This is time consuming and can be tedious, but is very important. Next, we have thermal spraying, which is our bread and butter here. While we have many different spray processes depending on the needs of our customers and the geometry of their equipment, for blades we use our robot to apply HVOF coating. This coating, only a couple thousandths of an inch thick, will help each blade last longer in the destructive environment it works in every day. After we finish coating the blade, we have to clean the hub. Cleaning the hub removes any blemishes and ensures a precise fit when the blades are put back into service. And our final step is balancing. Balancing is the last core procedure performed on the blade. Since this blade is part of a larger rotating assembly, it is essential that the blade be properly balanced and rotated correctly. Here, Andrew makes sure that each blade is precisely to our customer's specification. Now that we're done with balancing, the blade goes back in the box and is shipped out back to the customer. With that, we are all done with the steps and the blade is ready to leave the shop. We were able to do all of this in-house with our one-source capabilities. Stay tuned for more YouTube content and be sure to follow us on social media to stay up to date on everything HFW. See you then.